So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to do something different than usual. I wanted to share my experience working on Fiverr for the past few years. Many of you who have clicked into this video might be new sellers on Fiverr and they just want to see if Fiverr is actually worth it. If they try to put their energy into growing a Fiverr account, would they get consistent work? Can they make money? And can they potentially quit their job and pursue freelancing full time? In this video I try to answer all that questions, and I try to give you a idea of what it is like to being a Fiverr seller and what kind of results you can expect after having worked for Fiverr for like a few years. So talking about myself, I have been freelancing on Fiverr for the past 4 years. If I'll go into my profile, you will be able to see that I have been a member on Fiverr since December 2020. It's been almost 4 years since I joined Fiverr as a platform. Throughout my 4 years here, I have worked with many customers, mostly ranging from the US and from the UK, but I have got orders from other countries as well. That aside, it has not been a very wonderful experience, if you might say, working on Fiverr. I mean, this is my first freelance platform that I ever worked with, and I wouldn't say that the results that I have got have been amazing per se, but I have definitely managed to make a decent amount of money with Fiverr. So, when we talk about Fiverr, there was a time when if you were a freelancer on Fiverr, you could get your profile up and running, and you could get some traction and you can actually get some orders and make money. But the time that I joined Fiverr was basically a household name. So at that point, basically there was a lot of competition, and getting into Fiverr was easy, but growing your profile and actually managing to get those orders was difficult. So the first few years I actually struggled a lot, but eventually what happened was that like I started gaining some traction, and this year by far has been the best year for me in terms of my profile on Fiverr. Like I've got the most number of orders, the most number of queries within this year only, and this year hasn't still ended and it has been the best year so far. So actually, keeping all those things aside, I wanted to give you a very good idea of what all results you can expect. And before I get started, what you need to know is that the results that I have got from Fiverr, they are actually kind of underwhelming as compared to some of the other sellers that I have noticed. So I'm able to see that people who have worked for less than 4 years, like even 2 or 3 years, managing to become top rated sellers or at least level 2 sellers. Now, if you don't know what all this leveling system is about, basically what I am referring to is the Fiverr level system, which basically grades the sellers according to the work that they have done, the quality of work that they have provided, the ratings that they have provided, and the earnings that they have made from the platform in general. So you'll be able to see that there are 3 levels here. Now, once you're starting off on the platform, you will be categorized as a new seller. But then after completing about $400 of earnings, about 5 orders and 3 unique clients, you will be able to like achieve the level of level 1 seller. So after that you have to earn at least $2,000. Now I'm about to reach the level of level 2. I just need to complete $2,000 on my Fiverr platform right now. Once I do that, I will be considered level 2 seller, but for right now I am level 1. So that is there. Now let me give you a brief overview of what my profile is all about. So let me go and show you my profile in detail. So these are some of the important things that you have to keep in mind. First of all, what you will be able to see is that I currently have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I have 7 active gigs right now, and collectively I have 37 reviews. I have 37 reviews, so I have managed to get about how much would it be? Okay, I've managed to get about 39 orders on Fiverr so far, and what you will be able to see is that I've completed so many orders here. This is actually very low as compared to some of the other sellers that I've noticed. Like 2 or 3 years of experience, like I have seen people complete at least 100 200 orders. My results are kind of underwhelming because I have a lot of cancellations. Actually, what happened is that like some of these orders right here I was not able to complete because I have a busy schedule, like I have a full-time job. Some of these orders I was not able to complete, so that's why I have a lot of cancelled orders. My first cancelled order, if you might be able to see, it's from 2021. So once collectively about 2 orders were cancelled, I started to see that my account performance was going down. So what happens is that if you do not adhere to the community guidelines of Fiverr, what ends up happening is that like they will start to flag your account. So what ends up happening is that once the account is flagged, Fiverr might start, like, they might not show your account, they might not show your gigs to as many people as they used to. So as a result of that, you will not get many orders. So one suggestion that I would like to make to anyone who is starting out on Fiverr is to read the community guidelines well, and to never break any community guidelines, because Fiverr support system is actually very active, and they will understand as soon as you break any of the community guidelines, and they might potentially flag your account or even ban your account. So make sure that you read all the community guidelines, make sure that you deliver high quality work, make sure you behave respectfully with all the customers that you interact with, make sure that you do not call any of the customers outside of the platform. All these things could potentially get your profile banned, or could even get you like flagged or anything like that. So make sure that you refrain from all these kinds of activities if you're starting out an account here, and you can surely get successful. I have made some mistakes, so that's why my profile probably is not growing as much as some of the other sellers here. So make sure that you avoid these mistakes. Now let me go ahead and show you the very first order that I got. So the very first order that I got here, let me load here. So it was, I believe, from somebody from Kuwait. Okay, yeah. So this is the very first order that I got. Now, as you might remember, I created my account on the December 2021, and I got my first order on the first day itself. I mean, this was the time when Fiverr was just becoming famous. So I think there were not much competition on that platform during that time for this service specifically. So like, I'll show you the service in detail later on, but basically I got the order maybe 1 or 2 days after creating the platform, and this was basically the delivery that I made. This is the website that I made for this guy. So you'll be able to see it here. As you can see, it was a beautiful website that I created, and this was for like an Indian brand. This guy wanted to create a website in order to sell like traditional wear for women. So I created a website for him, and I delivered it, and just for $5 I created this website, and he was absolutely amazed by this performance, and he gave me a full 5-star review with everything. So that was there, and this work, I think it took me about a day or two's time only. So I once the order was made, within like a couple of days I basically submitted the order, and I was able to get a full 5-star review. This person would actually go on and buy another, he would basically, like, probably he bought another order from me in the future, like I don't remember for sure. Let me go ahead and check out. Oh yeah, so he ordered a second time on the March 4th 2021. So 1 year later he ordered, like a few months later on, he also bought another website. He was actually very impressed by my earlier work, so that's why he probably like came back. So he made that purchase again. One thing that you'll be able to see with my account is that I had a lot of recurring customers, for example. So I was able to get a lot of people to buy my purchase once, like to buy my service once, and they will just come back and buy it again. Like, I provided very high quality work. So yeah. Okay, so talking about the second order, I got this order from this person here in Sri Lanka. Like, this guy, I basically asked him for $13. I basically created this whole website from scratch for him. This was like a multi-vendor website that this guy needed. He had all the themes, the WordPress subscription, everything. So all I needed from him was like fees necessary in order to create this website. And you'll be able to see that I was charging them very cheap during this time. I think that was the reason why I was able to get these orders within such a short span of time. This is also something that I would recommend to new sellers, like undercharge yourself from the start. because there might be other people in the platform who are making money and who might be undercharging themselves, but they actually have very reputed, like they have big profiles with thousands of reviews. So if there are people like that, why would people even come to a new seller who has no reviews, no social proof whatsoever? So that's one thing. Undercharge yourself, and once you start getting work consistently, then you can increase your prices and stuff. So what you will be able to see is that the first few orders that I got, all of them for $5. Then I started charging them $20, then $10 and $15, and then slowly I increased, and now I consistently make about $100-$200 on per order basis. So that's there. You'll be able to see the latest order that I made. It was for $300, and this is just it was last month. So today is October, and like this is October the 18th, and last month on September I was able to get this particular order, and I just withdrawed the money from this into my bank account just a few weeks ago. So that was there. Okay, so lastly, I want to show you the type of gigs that I am selling here, the kind of services that I'm selling here from my Fiverr account. Because what you need to understand is that whatever skill that you have, it's not necessary that the skill that you have might be in demand on Fiverr. Fiverr already is known for providing freelancers of a certain kind of skill. Like if you want to hire people for a logo design, or if you want to hire people for a website design, or if you want to hire copywriters, then Fiverr is definitely very established in those regards. There is an overwhelming amount of demand for that kind of work in Fiverr. For example, if you will go into the Fiverr buyer section, we go and switch to buyer. In programming and tech under website development, you will be able to see that most of the profiles here have more than 1000 reviews. Even the smaller profiles here have more than 300-400 reviews. So what it basically shows is that website development as a skill has a lot of demand on Fiverr. Okay, so if you compare it to something like cyber security, for example, you'll be able to see that even though there are some profiles with 100-200 reviews, you'll be able to see that most of the profiles here have less than 100 reviews, and there are even some here which have less than 10 reviews. This particular domain here, it does not have much demand. But when you think about like services such as website development or digital marketing or graphic design, they have overwhelmingly high demand. So if you have any kind of skill which falls into that kind of category, then definitely you should come to Fiverr, and you will definitely get some work. You might even make much more money, and you might be much more successful as compared to me. Like it's just about how well you create your profile and how well you optimize your descriptions and everything. If you want a tutorial on how to do all that, I can create a separate tutorial on that. You can definitely comment down below in the description, and I will create a video regarding that. I have the complete knowledge on how to optimize your descriptions, your titles, your images in a way to get more orders. So I can definitely help you with that. So thank you so much for tuning in. Lastly, before I conclude this video, I just wanted to tell you that if any of you are looking to hire a website developer, and if you want to hire them for a very low price, starting at $80, my profile is available here. I will be leaving the link below in the description for my direct profile. Any of you are looking for consultation regarding to WordPress, regarding digital marketing, regarding creating a Shopify website, you can go ahead and you can check out my account. If you are looking for more videos like this in the future, you can definitely go ahead and subscribe and turn on your bell notifications for my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end, and I'm going to take my leave now. Bye bye.